Hi there everyone, Luke here from ISW Audio. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today we got some new speakers in the lounge, but guys, don't worry. The Hybrid Plus speakers are going to be on the channel soon, so don't worry. That's the big video that's going to come out soon. These guys are for sale. I've got a customer coming today to come pick them up. So let's get this video started. So anyway, this is a hybrid. This is a South African product. So basically, these speakers are relatively affordable. They're also a little bit on the expensive side because PA is not cheap. But these are classed as cheaper speakers. They will not compete with a Wolftail or Audio Center or those kind of brands. They're quite expensive. I think one Audio Center and one Titan is the price of two of these. Plus the enclosure, but it's quite solid. It's quite solid. When it comes to build quality is not too bad. It does the job. If you want a rugged PA speaker, you don't have a lot of money, but you want one you don't mind getting him bashed up a bit, because obviously this is not the cleanest set in the world, but he's not the dirtiest set in the world. But anyway, so this is the hybrid PB15N or PB15, whichever way you want to call it. So the PB15 is a passive, but this one is powered. This is the hybrid PB15AUB. So he's got Bluetooth, you can plug in your SD card, and he's powered. But this guy powers the passive one, which is pretty cool. So the passive speaker, the specs at the back will tell you it's a 340 RMS. It's not 340 RMS. This is the same drivers I used to have in my hybrid dual 15s when I first started the channel. It's a 250 RMS. The dual 15s, they also said it's like a 300 RMS woofer, but they don't have a 300 RMS woofer. If you go check and you take the speaker apart, you'll see it's a 250 RMS. So they're lying to you about that. But it's still, it's a 40 RMS tweeter. It's got a peak power of about 580 watts, not 680 like they say. It goes down to 50 Hertz, which is not bad. He's actually quite punchy, I must say. For a cheapish kind of speaker, he's not bad. He's about 96, 98 dB sensitivity. The peak dB is about 104. It's 104 dB tweeter. So it's not a bad speaker. He doesn't sound too bad. If you have a big external amp and you got two passives and you got a quality amp, they will sound pretty good. But with his powered counterpart, it's quite harsh on the ears. He's got quite a bit of kick, but you can hear it's quite a cheapish speaker, but he does the job. If you want him to do the job, he'll do it. But in my opinion, it's quite harsh. I'd rather say maybe something a bit better. But if you're looking at this, I would say it would be pretty cool. But let's turn your eyes to the back of this monster. Got him on his nice stands as well. So anyway, as you can see here, he's missing some of his knobs, but that's the only problem with him. But anyway, you got your channel A and B if you want to plug in your microphone or your guitar or your mixer into him. He's got RCAs at the back for all kinds of stuff. Where do you want to plug in a CD player or something? So he's got some options. Got your line input as well, and then obviously you got your media player, you got your Bluetooth, you got your SD card. I think you also have your EQ on the top here as well. You got your MP3 volume for your gain, like if you're doing it via Bluetooth, because obviously a phone has a very soft recording, so then you can just pump him up quite a bit on here, which is quite cool. And obviously here's your line out to power up a passive speaker. But it's not like this speaker is just built for his passive counterpart. If you get a speaker that is 8 ohms, that is around about 250, 300 RMS, the external amp out will power that speaker as well. So it's not like you have to get the same one as this, but don't put a much bigger speaker on, because then it's gonna mess up the amp a bit. Because basically the amp in the back is a 150 RMS. So the specs say. He's quite potent, but he's also very harsh, so that also makes you think that it's potent. But I must say, he does do the job. It is pretty cool. But anyway guys, so I'll just show you. Today is not going to be a sound demo, but just show you what there is. And if you're looking for a pair of speakers like this, I'd say go ahead. If you're looking for this, then I'd say you're all set. But anyway guys, the Ultimums are coming out cool. So thanks guys, ISW Audio out.